The biggest struggles creators face is video editing. Editing good videos is not only hard to do, but it also takes up a lot of time. If you are a complete beginner when it comes to editing videos, then you got two options. You either teach yourself a complicated software like Adobe Premiere or DaVinci Resolve, or you hire an expensive video editor. But thanks to AI, there's a third option, because with this new AI video editor that I'm about to show you, you can start producing videos fast. All you need to do is you need to upload your footage and the AI will automatically cut out your mistakes. It will take care of the ums and the ahs, and it will also remove the silences. Besides that, it will remove any background noise so your audio sounds nice and clean, and it will add some subtitles in there so anyone can read your videos. And lastly, it will even correct your eyes, so if you're looking at another monitor, then it will still look like you're talking in front of the camera. Now, these are all big ones for creators like me and maybe yourself, because this will save you so much time. The tool that I'm talking about is called Veed.io, and in this video I will show you exactly how it works. So if you want to follow along with this tutorial, then make sure to click the link in the description down below. And let's get started. Once you're logged in, this is the dashboard that you will see. And Veed is an all-in-one video editor, but for this video we're gonna go over to AI edits. So here you can see all the features that they have to offer. Now, the first thing you always do when you start editing your videos is you remove out all the mistakes. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So I have this video right here where I'm just getting started. I have my intro in there and I need some mistakes removed. As you can see, I first check my camera, I check my monitors, and then I do some testing, and then I have my recording. So all of this needs to be removed. Now for this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on remove silences, and here we can start uploading our footage. So now I have my clip right here and I can just upload it like that, and now my footage will be in Veed. Now on the left hand side we have our magic tools, and the most important one to me is either the magic cut or the remove silences feature, because these features will automatically cut out all the mistakes or the silences from your video. Now the way it works is as follows. You simply click on magic cut, then you click on continue, and now it will start taking out the best takes of your video. It will remove all the mistakes, the pauses, all the parts where you're not talking in front of the camera, and then it works a little magic on there and your video is done. So as you can see, my raw video was 1 minute 40 and I made a lot of mistakes in there, and now it has cut it down to 49 seconds, and basically it looks like this. If you are deciding between ChatGPT and Perplexity, then you don't. So as you can see, it has removed the mistakes that I had at the beginning. So if we go back, then you can see like here I'm just getting seated, I'm looking at my monitor, then here I say something to my editor, then here I start talking. So it removed out all of this. It made some cuts as well, as I sometimes repeat myself, or sometimes I make a mistake and I start the same sentence over again. It does all of that for you. Now, if you don't make many mistakes, then removing the silences might be your best bet. The way it works is you just click on remove silences, and then literally instantly the silences are removed. So we only have parts where some noise is within your timeline. So basically that means that you're just talking there. If you're not talking there, those parts will be cut out. Now that we've used the AI to cut out the mistakes, it's time to clean up the audio, because as you can hear, if you are deciding between ChatGPT and Perplexity, then you don't. I am using the wrong audio here. I'm using the audio from my camera and not my microphone like this. So what we can do now is we can go to the clean audio section, and this will basically enhance our audio, but it will also remove any background noise. So let's say you start recording your video and then someone in your household is using the vacuum, then you want to cut out that noise. This feature right here will do that for you. And it will also clean up the audio if you have low quality audio. This is perfect for Zoom calls, for example, when you guests have a lot of noisy background noise. As I'm in a studio right here, which is soundproofed, I don't have that issue. But what I hear often when I'm on a Zoom call is these echoey, noisy backgrounds. And that's what you can remove with this feature right here. The other day, my girlfriend and I were talking about ChatGPT and the way she... So here you can hear the difference that my audio is a bit enhanced. The other day, my girlfriend and I were talking about ChatGPT and the way she uses it. And that's what you want to have if you don't have a good quality mic. Now I want to show you another feature which is a game changer when it comes to creating content, because I use, for example, my screen a lot when I'm talking to you guys. Even right now I am talking often to watch you guys, but I'm looking at my screen down here. With the eye correction tool, you can avoid all of this. So the way this works, you upload your footage, I have my footage right here, and then you click on eye contact and then it will apply this feature for you. And now you can see the before and the after of applying this tool. Now I'm looking directly into the lens of the camera. And now I'm looking onto the side of the camera to look at myself on the monitor of that camera so I can see if I'm correctly like in the frame. And another thing I often do is from going to the side of the camera is going down towards my screen. So right now I'm looking at my screen so I can see what is going on my screen. I can read my script and I can see everything. But that's not very personal, as you can see. So the best thing you need to do is you need to use this tool to add eye correction so you always look at the person in the eyes. The reason why this is so important is because you want to have that personal connection with your viewer. Because let's say if I was looking at the side like this all the time, you will be like, what the hell is this dude doing like while he's talking? And most people, when they're talking, have the tendency to either look around in the room, they don't look into the lens, and they either like looking on the screen because they have to read something, but you want to avoid all of that. And that's what this feature will help you with. So you no longer have to force yourself or train yourself to look in that lens, because even after a year of me talking in front of a camera, I still have this issue a lot. Now, thanks to this AI, that issue is solved. The last thing we need to complete our video is some good looking subtitles, because let's say you're on the train and you don't have your earbuds with you. Then you still want to know what's going on with a video. But you know those YouTube subtitles, they suck. So for that, I would suggest using some subtitles within your video. Now the way you do that is you go to subtitles, then you pick which language is being spoken. So for me, this is English. Now you click on auto subtitle in English and it will just transcribe your video. Then it will add subtitles and now it looks like this. Right now I'm looking into the camera. Now I'm looking on the side monitor of my camera. And now I'm looking at this screen below. You can easily change these subtitles if you want to. So now we have them looking like this, but you can also change them to this one, or this one. You even have like this karaoke one that's going on right now. But yeah, you can pick whatever you like. I would like to keep it simple, so I might be going for more something like this, for example. But the choice is up to you. Now that your video is done, you can export it. So we click on this button right here and then we click on export video. But before you do that, another thing you might want to do if you want to reach a broader audience is to translate your videos into a different language. Because right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm only reaching English-speaking people. But let's say I also want to target the Spanish market. Then what I can do here is I can go to Veed, I can go to settings, and then I can translate my voice. I say, what's the original language? English. Then I can say, translate it to Spanish. Now I can pick which kind of Spanish I'm using. So let's do, for example, Colombia. Then I can choose what type of speaker I have. So for me, I'm gonna go with a male. And then I can change my language into a Spanish Colombian accent. So now we can duplicate and translate it. And now we have the same video, but in Spanish. Now this is awesome for if you want to reach new audiences like Mr. Beastos, for example. So here's a short example of what it sounds like.
Frecuentemente, también me sitúo al lado de la cámara cuando se inclina hacia mi pantalla. Ahora observo la pantalla para ver lo que ocurre.
And that's just the surface of what you can do with Veed.io. Because if you go back to the home screen, then on AI Edit right here, you can see that you can also clone yourself with AI. And that means that your face and your voice will be cloned. And let's say you have a bad day, you can still create videos. Now, if you want to try this out yourself, then I would suggest clicking the link in the description down below, and there you can try it out for yourself. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, then make sure to subscribe and watch the video that's on the screen right now if you want to see more useful AI videos.